Well, I haven't been on here for a few days. I thought I would go ahead and share what I'm wearing today. I ran into my dear sweet Marianne Kaiser Williams today, and we both attended the Women of Distinction luncheon. And it's always fun to go and see all of these amazing women who've done so much in our community. And I was actually a greeter today. So I get to see, as everybody's walking into the Convention and Trade Center, and give hugs and just, see everybody all polished up and cleaned up, and also sit with friends and hear all the amazing things that Dolly Parton is doing for our children across the United States, especially here in Hamilton County with her Imagination Library. And I came away with 2 books for my grandchildren. So I was kind of glad. Last year, they discouraged us from taking books. I don't know if there was a shortage or what, but this year they said as long as we were going to give them to a child, we could take the books. So I did. So Women of Distinction, and y'all know for me everything is about a theme, and the color is blue for Women of Distinction. And so I wore this Mestiza dress that I bought some time ago, and I love it. When I first saw it, I just was like, it's actually not necessarily the best style dress for my body type, because it is very fitted through the bodice, through here. But I bought this dress, and it was very, very tight. It was very, very tight. And I thought, well, I'll just grow into it, which I have. I think if it were any bigger now, it would fall off the shoulders. Got lots of pictures that I'll post on Facebook. It'll be a, photo overload, but all my junior league girls were there, and our sweet Callie Burnett was a recipient this year. So, and if you want to, this came out a couple of months ago, but if you want to see a profile on each of the recipients, it was in the Chatter magazine from October. And each recipient is featured in here with a little bio about each one. And there were 10 this year. And then, of course, we have our amazing steering committee with Becky Browder and Ricky Pierce, Linda Minks Hood, Janie Holder, and Debbie Ingram. And they are pictured in here as well. They do a lot of work. And then the rest of the committee is actually pictured in here. And I may take a screenshot of it and put it in with a picture of the honorees. I'm on the committee. It's not the steering committee, but it's the committee, and we are charged with different responsibilities. The planning committee is what we are in here. So I'll take a screenshot of that. But if you're on the planning committee, you receive the resumes, if you will, of each candidate or each nominee. And it's really hard to choose because these women, many of whom have just done amazing things in our community. So, and they try to narrow it down. I know there were 11 last year when I received mine. And I almost forgot my pen, but we get a pen. We have a pen that we wear. It's lovely. But I was so glad to see my sweet Callie there, and she was very emotional, and rightfully so. She's very deserving. She's a past junior league president, and she wears it well. I will say that. But all of her supporters were there, and I got to sit with my Mary Kilbride, my sweet Mary, and Lynn Bryant, my sweet Lynn, and Julie Taylor, and then Mary Ann. I know if you watch this, Mary Ann, it's always so good to see you. I've known her for a long, long time. So anyway, but back to what I'm wearing, since that's why I'm on here today. So this dress is a polyester. I mean, it's a flowy kind of dress, and it's short. But y'all know I like short dresses. I think for me, a short dress emphasizes a part of me that I like, and that's my legs. When I wear a long dress, I just am all about the dress. And especially when I was larger, it just emphasized. And if I have my legs, there's a defining point there. Now, I will admit to you, will tell you something that I was in a hurry and I wanted to wear my Westmore leg makeup today. And I noticed I have I need to go in and fill in right there because there's a little strip that I didn't go beyond. But these are Kate Spade shoes, and they're great shoes. They're actually pretty comfortable. They're about a 3-inch heel, which I'm going to continue to wear until I can't. My knee has still been bothering me a bit, so I'm a little about that. But I did take some blue suede loafers because I was hitting the ground running once I got to the trade center, and I wanted to be able to walk fast, and you can't do that in these shoes. You just can't because the heel is very narrow, and they are a suede, a very pale blue suede, and then the little pom-pom on top just matches this dress really well. I love it. I love the bell sleeves on this dress. I don't know, I like the whole dress. I think it's a great dress. I think it's a good fit for me as well. Now, I wore this because it was cold this morning. I think I shared this with you all in my closet not too long ago. This is a scarf that I found at TJ Maxx, and it is actually a wool scarf. And I'm not a big scarf girl, but you might see some pictures of me with it on, just for the heck of it. I was channeling Mary Kilbride because she wears a scarf so well. But it looks great with this dress. I had several people ask me about the scarf. Did I buy the scarf and the dress together? And of course, Mary Ann, who had watched my video, said, no, didn't you tell us you bought it at TJ Maxx? And I did. And it is 100% wool. It's a very soft wool. So, but I do love it. Jewelry today is Julie Voss. Hello. Jewelry today is Julie Voss. This is the blue chalcedony. Y'all know I struggle with this. And has a little mother of pearl, little pearls down here, or freshwater pearl, I should say. And then the matching earrings and the cuff. And then this is my bracelet I wear a lot. It's still Julie Voss. Everything's Julie Voss. I had a little dilemma this morning with my eyeliner. I think I grabbed one that I have since thrown it in the trash because, oh my gosh, it got in my eye and I thought I would never get it out. And once you put on your eye makeup, you don't want to use eye drops because then all your eye makeup runs and looks terrible. So I just tried to quickly do a little quick cleanup and try to get out of here in time so I could make it to the event. So I'm going to sign off here in a minute, and I have Band-Aids on my feet because we had a great weekend in Nash Vegas, as I call it, with Mary Kilbride's 70th birthday. And y'all, I'm going to retract something that I said, and that is that I don't usually wear socks with cowboy boots. But if your cowboy boots are big, you probably do want to wear socks. And the pair I wore Thursday night were big on me. They're like a 10, and I wore them when I was larger. And there was like an indentation in the boot that rubbed on my ankle bone on both feet. And I'm telling y'all what, they hurt like the dickens. And my friend Mark always says, 'tis better to look good than feel good. Well, I'm actually I guess I'm a result of looking good but not feeling good because those things hurt so badly, and I couldn't do anything about it but just suck it up. But boy, by the time I got home, I had 2 big raw spots on my ankle bones. And then I wore a pair of boots Friday night that are generally really comfortable, but I think I had already started rubbing something on my bone of my foot up near my big toe, and now it's got a little thing going on. So I had 3 Band-Aids on my feet today. They're getting better. I did do something I never do. I hate sleeping in socks. I like my feet to be out. But I've got some Aquaphor and I rubbed it on my feet because I couldn't get an updated pedicure with these 3 open sores on my feet. I don't know, just being a diabetic, I wasn't going to risk it. So I may be giving y'all TMI, too much info, but I did rub my feet with Aquaphor and put some socks on, and gosh, my feet feel so soft today. I can't stand Shrek feet. Ugh, terrible. I'm very, very conscious of my feet. I like for my feet to look good. So anyway, all right. So let me give y'all final. This is Julie Voss, and this is the blue chalcedony. And she still does this stone, I think. And then my shoes are Kate Spade, suede with a pom-pom on top. They're about, like I said, a 3-inch heel. And I do have on my Westmore Beauty leg makeup, and I put a little here and on my arms too. And then the dress is Mestiza, M-E-S-T-I-Z-A, M-E-S-T. I think that's right. I'll put it on when I give the specifics of everything, and so you'll know. This Dillard sells this, but other places do too. I'm not sure Hallsbrook is even still in business anymore. I kept getting these emails saying that they were closing, but they used to have some really pretty things on Hallsbrook online. And then the scarf is from TJ Maxx. It is wool. It's a beautiful scarf. It's very soft. I mean, you could, use it as a wrap if you wanted to, but I chose, I could have done this. But, and there's if you go online, there's all kinds of ways to do a scarf. And then my handbag today, I forgot to share this with you. It's just a little, kind of a pinky taupe, has the little flowers on it. It's just a little leather handbag, but it looks great with this dress. And I like it because it works as a crossbody. So when you've got your hands full, you can still function with your handbag. And like I said, if you're in Chattanooga and have access to Chatter, it's the October edition of Chatter. It features all the women of distinction for this year, all the recipients and the committee members. If you're interested in it, tell us what great things these recipients have done for on the way of volunteerism. So y'all take care. This weather's beautiful. It's still a little chilly outside, but I have things to do. Big Al is on. Susan Day. Miss seeing you at Bruce's thing few weeks ago. And I hope y'all are doing okay. And I hope you're, gearing up for Thanksgiving. Let's see. Somebody else is on here. Let me say hi to everybody. Carol, I was so glad to see my sweet Carol Beard today, and I'm so glad I got a picture. And don't worry, Carol, I'm going to put it on Facebook. She's the cutest thing ever. Okay, thank you, guys. Love y'all. Take care, and I'll see you soon.